Dubai real estate market is in a bubble. Dubai real estate market is gonna crash. Dubai real estate market is too overvalued at the moment. Now, these are the statements which you might have in your head, or these are the statements which you might have heard from your friends, from your family, or some people you know. And the reason why I'm here today is to discuss whether these statements are true or not for Dubai property market. So let's find out. First of all, I'm not going to talk directly about the statements. I'm going to tell you some of the figures which happened in Dubai real estate market in this year. We've had transactions of over 200 billion dirhams in Dubai real estate market from January 1st to October 31st. In October specifically, the transactions were over 25 billion dirhams. So 1 month transactions over 25 billion dirhams, and October was the highest month in 2022 as of now, and we've got November and December which might cross October as well. 2021 we had transactions of 150 billion approximately in all of the year of 2021. So in 9 months or 10 months we've got 200 billion, and it's still counting every day and every week. Now these are the transactions which are provided by Dubai Land Department, and of course they are not some made up transactions or made up numbers by me. These are provided by Dubai Land Department, but a lot of people argue that Dubai Land Department is also a government entity and all that stuff. Now let's not talk about Dubai Land Department, let's not talk about the Khalij Times, let's not talk about newspapers of Dubai which are saying that Mukesh Ambani recently bought the most expensive villa of Dubai. Now who is Mukesh Ambani? He's the richest man in India. He's one of the biggest entrepreneurs of the whole world with a net worth of over 90 billion dirhams. $90 billion. A big guy who bought the most expensive villa in Dubai worth 600 million dirhams in Dubai's Palm Jumeirah. But I'll keep all those things aside. I'll come on directly now to the point of real estate bubble. Is Dubai real estate market in a bubble? Now recently there was a report which was posted by UBS. Now what is UBS? UBS is an investment banking firm, and it's not just an investment banking firm, it's one of the biggest investment banking firms in the whole world. UBS has over 71,000 employees as of until the end of 2021. They had a net income of 7.46 billion US dollars. It's a stock exchange listed company. Now why I'm saying all these things to you is because I want to show you how big this company is, which has made this report of global real estate bubble index of 2022. This report was posted on October 12th 2022, and what does this report shows is what are the greatest bubble risks in 2022 in terms of cities or countries around the world. Three things which it has divided this report into. One is a red zone where the bubble risk is there, or there is a very high bubble risk. Two, a yellow zone where the property prices are overvalued, and then three, green zone where the property prices are fairly valued. Of course, you can see if the index is greater than 1.5, then it's at a bubble risk. If it's between 0.5 to 1.5, it's overvalued, and then if the index is less than 0.5, goes up to minus 0.5, then it's fairly valued. It's a big company, around like one of the biggest investment firms, which has made this report. Why I'm saying this to you is to prove to you the authenticity of this report, and to show you guys how this report is very, very valuable for you to make your decisions about the Dubai real estate market. Let's look at this report now. We look at the red zones first. What are the red zones which are very high at bubble risk, or which are at the bubble risk of bursting very, very soon? We've got Vancouver at 1.70 points. We've got Toronto at 2.24 points. We've got Amsterdam at 1.64, Frankfurt 2.21. If you look at the other side, we've got 1.71 in Hong Kong and 1.56 in Tokyo. These are why I mentioned these cities, because these cities are globally renowned cities for real estate at a very high bubble risk. Now let's look at overvalued. What are the overvalued markets of the world? A lot of these are from United States, but we look at San Francisco, it's at 0.78, again higher than again between 0.5 to 1.5 index. Then we've got New York 0.57, which is almost there. like a little overvalued, not too overvalued. We've got Los Angeles, which is a lot overvalued because it's at an index of 1.31. We've got Miami 1.39. Then if you look at the other part of the other part, we go to Singapore, which is at zero point 0.5, which is just at the being of right price or a little bit overpriced, I would say. But let's talk at right price. Then we've got Sydney, which is at 1.19, again very overvalued. Now let's look at the fairly valued countries around the world, or cities around the world. We've got Sao Paulo, we've got Milan, we've got Warsaw, and we've got Dubai. Now, Dubai is fairly valued at 0.16 index of this bubble risk, which is again a very low as compared to the highest point of fairly valued. What was the range of fairly valued? It was minus 0.5 to 0.5, and Dubai is at 0.16 points of index, which is a fairly valued market. And this report, again I'm mentioning to you, was published on 12th of October in 2022, and this report is just about 2022. People keep on saying that Dubai property market is too overvalued. Dubai property market is at a bubble. Where is the bubble when I'm showing you this report from one of the biggest investment firms in the world? There's one more thing which is mentioned down. If you look at these statements, there are three statements about different real estate markets, but let's look at first statement. Now, the headline is cities in focus from this year's bubble index. Dubai is at focus all around the world, which I keep on mentioning in all of my videos. But let's see what they have written. Dubai's 2-decade property roller coaster continues to chug along. After 7 years of falling housing prices, Dubai housing market rebounded to a nominal price growth of 10% between 2021 and mid 2022. However, the market is now only back to its 2019 price level and still 25% below its 2014 peak. The Dubai housing market is a fairly valued territory. How this thing proves is I had shown you one report about property monitors index about Dubai real estate market from 2008 till 2022, which I had made recently, and at that in that report as well, it showed that we are at 140 points index when the highest market in 2014 was 170 points. 25% market is still low from reaching its top. So how is Dubai property market overvalued? The highs haven't been reached again, which were there in 2014. We are in 2022. UBS has mentioned this report. If you still think that Dubai property market is in a bubble, then you are challenging one of the biggest investment firms in the world, which has mentioned this report. Again, I'm keeping all the transactions aside. I'm keeping all the news aside. I am looking at an index which has been provided by biggest investment firms, guys. Now, this index, we need to believe in biggest investment firms. People believe these firms with their money, right? And if they have made a report, they're not stupid enough to make this report with a company which had a net income of over $7 billion in 1 year. That's a big company to look at. And if they are posting a report, they might have made this report thinking of something, or they might have done their research. Dubai property market is not in a bubble. Dubai property market is not overvalued, and it's not gonna crash. It had already crashed a lot from 2014 until 2020, especially in 2020 because of COVID. But the market is recovering now, and there is still 25% more scope of recovery of the market, and the market has to break its previous high. The market hasn't broken its previous high, neither it's very near to its previous high, which was 170 point index, which I had again mentioned before in Property Monitor's real estate index report, which I had shown you. So Dubai property market is not in a bubble. Let's be very, very clear. It's a fairly valued territory at the moment. In 2022, the prices have risen, but the prices have just risen back to the normal what they were there in 2019. They are not too high prices. These were the prices in 2019. These are the prices there in 2022. It's the best market to invest in out of the all four markets which I mentioned. Dubai's market, which is again, I'll repeat again, Sao Paulo, Milan, Warsaw, and Dubai. four markets which are there in fairly valued territory. And out of these four markets, or out of all the markets, I would say, of course, the other markets of US are overpriced, Canada are at a bubble risk, Singapore almost there, Sydney overpriced, Australia is overpriced, Tokyo is overpriced. All the markets are either global markets are either overpriced or they are at a bubble risk of bursting. Dubai is not at the bubble risk of bursting. Plus, Dubai the gives you luxury at affordable prices, which I keep on saying. Dubai gives you it's the safest city to live in the world. It gives you the highest rental returns which you are looking at all around the world, and still at a very very nominal price which it is at right now. It's a very very fairly valued market, and it's a very very fairly valued deal which you're gonna get if you are investing in Dubai property market. You don't have to look all around, just look at this report and then you'll know that if you're investing in the right place or not. And if it's a fairly valued territory right now, Dubai, then if you are investing right now, you're gonna make a lot of money out of your real estate, because this market will keep on growing. It's gonna reach its 2014 peak, it's gonna break its 2014 peak as well. And because people are trusting this market, as I mentioned, now if I get back the news that if richest billionaires around the world are investing money in Dubai's real estate market, then there has to be something. They're not stupid enough to put their money in Dubai's property market, or put 600 million dirhams in one property in Dubai property market. They're not stupid enough. And it's not just one person. Or again, high net worth individuals are moving to Dubai. There are a lot of high net worth individuals which are looking at Dubai as their primary home or as their secondary home. Why? Because it's the best city to live in. It provides you all the luxury which you want. It's the safest city to be in. You are not afraid of anything in Dubai. So all points are going to Dubai, and the only point was if it was fairly valued or not, or if it's too overpriced right now. I've shown you if it's overpriced or not. Now you have to decide if you want to invest in Dubai property market right now or you don't want to invest, because again the market is 25%, is at a discount of 25% than what it was in 2014, guys. So this was an overview of what I wanted to show you guys. You guys have to decide if you want to invest in Dubai property market or not. If you have any opinions of yours regarding this report or regarding Dubai property market, you can write down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions or your opinions. This was from my side for this report. Thank you so much once again for being with me. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much.